Hey, how's it going? Once again, so we're just gonna wing it like usual. But I don't know, I really wanted to kind of like break this down for you. I really feel like it's a awesome self-help tool for people who are doing like shadow work and stuff, and also believe in this stuff. But you don't really even need to believe in these things as like a fortune telling device. You don't really need that. It doesn't, or predictive or anything like that. So if you don't believe in that stuff, that's fine. It's not how this works, what I'm going to go over. So if you think about this as it's a deck of cards, right? And each card is an archetype, right? An archetype for a different potential situation in the human experience, right? And it's broken down into categories, right? Broken down into the major arcana and the minor arcana. So the major arcana are like big things, right? Big events that like, or big feelings, or just like very important pivotal points in a story. It's where the emphasis should be. Because the minor arcana cards, those are more like everyday experiences. Like even some of them can be like, well, like the five suit, like it is sometimes I feel like blown out of proportion because it is more of just like an everyday experience. You know what I mean? It's not like a big transformation like the death card or something. It's not like that. And so you got to keep that in mind, right? When we're more telling this stories. And so how we do this is we tell our own story, right? With the tarot. We pull cards and we read them. And as they come out, we find out which story of ours it is, And this is a really good way for us to interact with experiences that we've had that they're elusive, you know what I mean? Like due to like repression of memories and stuff like that. But if we go through these, we can break down situations piece by piece into archetypal situations. You know what I mean? Because we all experience these different potential human interactions, life interactions, how we operate within our society and within our place in the universe, so to speak. And so we could break those stories down and we can go through them one at a time simply by relating to what the card means and finding that meaning in the story. Does that make sense? So as the stories go along. So here I'll do one just because it'll be a good example. All right, so got the Ace of Wands reversed. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Devil reversed, and the Emperor. All right, so if like we were relating to the story, it would say that there was like a lost like opportunity where there was something that you wanted to do, right? There was really something that you wanted to do because you got the Ace of Pentacles reversed, right? And so this is just how I'm picking it up. And so when you learn to read these things, you can pick them up however it resonates with you. And that's what makes it so powerful as a self-help tool to really confront, the things we've done, and because a lot of it is like, just bad stuff and we try to repress it, and when we bring these things up through this kind of shadow work, we can identify them, see the stories for what they were, and understand that they're an innate aspect of the human experience. And just some people go through different ones than others. You know what I'm saying? But it's a human experience and it helps us transcend all of that kind of stuff, at least in theory. Yeah, so it would be like there was just like a something that you wanted to do. It either didn't click right, you didn't understand it, but you knew that experience would lead you to, a wish fulfilled. It would lead you to the Nine of Cups, and so you just worked. And then the Devil came up in reverse, right? That's interesting. I mean, the Devil came up in reverse. So through that work, it looks like we, triumphed the Devil, because something I thought was always really cool about this card is that the woman over here's got grapes, and then the dude over here's got fire, right? And so when the Devil's upright in a reading, I associate this side with the future, right? So that means it's kind of trying to burn the future. It needs to purify the future. When it's upside down, it's got the fruit. So it's kind of like the past is purified, right? And so in this story, work and work and work, not see really any results. And then all of a sudden, the past was like burned or something like that. And then the Emperor. I didn't stack this deck, but I do love the Emperor. Who doesn't love the Emperor? And the Empress, absolutely. But yeah, it's just like, it's a way you can really just identify to the story. You're a human struggle. You can identify with achievements that you've had when you've gone through adversity, or you can identify with like deep parts of yourself where you're incredibly disappointed over decisions that you've made and you don't want to ever talk about them, but they haunt you, right? Because they do haunt some people. They don't haunt other people. It comes up at different parts of your life. Some people don't think about it for 20 years and all of a sudden they're 45 and then boom, holy crap. That's just how things happen. This is a good way to do it. We can really confront those stories, because it's all stories. I mean, come on, it's a true statement. It's all stories. It's all pathways, synaptic pathways connecting each other, right? One at a time, a chronological sequence. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just find this really useful, and I think it could help a lot of people help themselves. Obviously, see somebody if you need to. I don't want to get in trouble, but yeah, I think this can really help. Anyway, I hope you have a great day.